In problem number 9, we have f as a function defined for all real numbers that has the following properties. We know that the second derivative is 24x minus 18. We know that the first derivative is negative 6 when x is equal to 1. So we should be able to go from the second derivative to the first derivative. We know that the original function is 0 when x is 2. So we'll be able to go from the first derivative down to the original function. And in part B, we are asked to find the original function. So we're going to go through those steps here. And the first derivative is the integral of the second derivative. So that's the integral of 24x minus 18, which is 24x to the second over 2, 12x squared, minus 18x plus plus c. And we're given that f prime of 1, which would be 12 times 1 squared, minus 18 times 1 plus c, and that's equal to negative 6. So we have 12 minus 18, which is negative 6, plus c is negative 6, so c has to equal 0 there. And so that means that f prime of x is 12x squared minus 18x. And with part A, we're just asked to find each x such that the line tangent to the graph of f is horizontal. That means where the first derivative is equal to 0. And so by factoring the first derivative into 6x times 2x minus 3, we can see that that will be 0 whenever x is 0 or x equals 3 halves. And so that's the answer for part A. Now we want to go to get, for part B, we want to find what f of x is. And so f of x is just the integral of f prime of x. And the integral of 12x squared minus 18x is 12x to the third over 3, or 4x cubed. Then minus 18x squared over 2 is minus 9x squared, plus c. But we're told that f of 2 is 0. And that means 4 times 2 cubed minus 9 times 2 squared plus c is equal to 0. 2 cubed is 8. 4 times 8 is 32. 2 squared is 4. 9 times 4 is 36. So 32 minus 36 plus c is equal to 0. So negative 4 plus c equals 0. c is equal to 4. And so we can then state that f of x is 4x cubed minus 9x squared plus 4. And so that should be our answer for part B, 4x cubed minus 9x squared plus 4. Now we want the average value of f on the interval from 1 to 3. The average value of a function f at some point c is given by f of c is equal to 1 over b minus a times the integral from a to b of f of x dx. So we have the interval from 1 to 3, so 1 over b minus a is just 1/2 times the integral from 1 to 3 of 4x cubed minus 9x squared plus 4 dx. Alright, so the antiderivative of 4x cubed is 4x to the 4th over 4, and that's just x to the 4th. Then minus 9x cubed over 3, so that's 3x cubed. Then plus 4x, and from 1 to 3. So I set up my brackets. 3 to the 4th power is 81. Then 3 squared, sorry, that should be a third power there. 3 to the 3rd power is 27 times 3 is also 81, so that's minus 81. And again, that should be a cube, a third power, because the antiderivative of 9x squared is 9x to the 3rd over 3, or 3x cubed. And then 4 times 3 is 12. And at 1 we're going to get 1 minus 3 plus 4. And so we have 1/2 times 12 minus 2. And that just comes out to be 5. And so that is the answer for part C. The average value of the function f on the interval from 1 to 3 is 5.